What's up, everybody? We ain't gonna be here long. Yeah, like you say that shit all the time, Michi. But no, we're really not gonna be here long.
No, because I'm gonna be boo loving on the phone. Because when I get that phone call,
we gotta go. I do want to say what's up to everybody, you guys. I know I ain't been live in a couple of days, but you know that's what it is when we get here on the tour. I'm busy as hell. You see, I look crazy as hell,
and I'm tired as hell.
Yes, I got shit to do. So, somebody said, "Where you been?" Look, don't act like you don't. Y'all know when it's time to tour. Y'all don't see me. I be having stuff to do, man. We have been busy. We've been in the airport all day. I know that I say I'm gonna, try and tune in and go live, but I be lying, y'all. I be busy right now. I don't even need to be live. I need to be answering emails, responding to these vendors. Sleeping. I don't have time for sleep. I'm not going to sleep.
Resting your voice.
I'm not going to sleep. Right, my voice is constantly gone.
We'll go to sleep on Sunday.
We got Gwendolyn saying what's up. We have
we're live on Dr. Shauna's page too.
Cassandra saying what's up. We all saying what's up. Oh my God! Listen, guys, we got a lot to talk about. First of all, let's get into tomorrow with the tickets and let people know.
Yes. Let me say that to everybody again, and we on Shauna's live too. So if y'all know, y'all know. But let me let everybody know that we do have some room left in the room, right? But you guys can get tickets now for a donation. As I say all of the time, we don't do this to put $1 in our pocket. It's about getting free. And let me say this too, because
I think you got to break that down. Though.
Yeah, Michi just addressed it. Let me address that. It's not that you can't make money off doing the work that you do. No, you don't have to be an activist and be all in the slums and bust your ass and not do nothing. But Michi does things like sell T-shirts and merchandise and things of that nature. To me, it's more important that the tour happens, right? And so when the dollars come in, this is what we use it for. And the community has made this happen, right? Like we sold tickets, but the community has donated. It's a lot of people who don't live in Houston who have given money because they want other people to be here, even if they can't make it, right? They've been to the other Black agendas, they think it's necessary. And so once that's been paid for, I don't know what I look like telling, people you got to still give me money when we have been able to pay for everything already, right? And so for me, it's more important once it's paid for that we have Black bodies in the room, right? This information got to get out to people. We got to get these solutions. We have to come together and make these plans so that we can get free. And so for me, it's more important. So, and let me say this too. I love the people because even though I say come to the door and you guys can get in for a donation, if you ain't got a donation, we ain't gonna tell you can't come in, right? But I will tell you that people still show love, and at the door, people still even give tremendously. That allows us to move on, right? So we're gonna definitely take those donations and put them towards next year and start planning. So a lot of you guys have reached out to me and said, you coming here, you coming there, and so y'all continue to let me know where you guys want us to come, right? Because we're coming where the people, voices the loudest say, come over here.
I want to say something too about the ticket things. I think what people have to understand, everyone does their events differently, right? What I appreciate about Michi and her event is when you are buying a ticket, people make the assumption that you're buying a ticket so that Michi can profit. That is not what Michi does. When you buy a ticket initially, you buy a ticket so you can get the venue, the space, and everything else that needs to be done. You gotta understand, people. We have regular lives outside of this, right? Right?
Hell yeah. That's why y'all don't see me for 4 or 5 days.
Come on, I'm a therapist. I have a wait list. I see people every day. We have regular lives. So when people are buying tickets, you're not buying tickets so that we can eat. You're buying tickets so y'all can bring us to your city. And then once the goal is met, the doors get open to everybody, even if you have not purchased a ticket. And I think it's really important for me to break that down because Michi be talking fast. You be talking fast as hell.
But if y'all been watching me long enough, maybe not on Shauna's
live. Your community.
Y'all been talking about how to keep up with me.
Yeah, your community. But we talking about my community, right? So the thing is, somebody says, what are they buying? When I say what are you buying, you're not only buying a ticket to get in, but we give strategy and solutions. You have to be there. There's a lot of people in our chats that have come to other cities so they know we can get. I can only talk for DC because that's the city that I was in. You're walking away. People come there with their pens, their papers. They come ready. They come with solutions. They get websites. They get strategies. They get a lot of different things. So when I say
you find out about partners in their community that they might not have
you get partnerships in your community. You meet people in your community. You're able to build. It's not just something like you just come and just to talk. You get what I'm saying? But my point is, after the ticket is sold, you get to come in.
No, I want to say this too. Somebody said, can Michi stay in her lane? I'm not sure what is my lane. Do you even know me to tell me what my lane is? Now, I'm going to be nice because we on Dr. Shonda Live a little bit.
Yeah,
and it's not
be
just
nice.
mine, but what is my lane? Do you even know me? Do you even know what I do? So I'm not going to start cussing at you, but I'm going to tell you, please just be quiet. Can I stay in my lane? Do you know what my lane is? I stay in my lane all day long, and I drive my lane very well. Thank you very much. I also want to say this, is that when people say, what are you getting or paying for? Freedom ain't free. It's going to cost you a whole lot than the ticket price to get into a venue. It may cost you everything. So my question is, how serious are you about getting free, right? So it's not about you buying a ticket to purchase something, like you're going to come in there and walk away with a basket of freedom, okay? What we're actually doing is, in that room, we are talking about strategies, and we are collaborating with people all across this nation to implement that strategy and codes, because black people love screaming, stay on code. 90% of us don't even know what that code is.
Don't know what that
we
means.
all have our own idea of what code is, right? So how do we understand what the code is that's supposed to get us free? So what we do in that room
But
is
don't
we
you
come
think
with
that everybody
solutions.
has a different opinion of what on code is?
They do, and that's the problem. We need to have a more unified code across the nation. This is why we can't get anywhere.
I think that's true, but I also think that people in their egos, beliefs, religions, all these things that divide us, it gets in the way.
Absolutely.
Like for me, I'm the kind of person, if I find something in you that resonates with me, meaning I can connect with, and we are respectful toward each other, and we have love for each other, that's all I need. I don't get caught up in drama. I don't get caught up in ego. I don't get caught up in any of that stuff, because the vision is more important to me.
Absolutely.
The vision is more important.
Absolutely, but let me say that too. At the Black Agenda, is that is exactly what we do, right? If you come into the room with the Black Agenda, you're going to see the Nation of Islam in there, whether they're working security, whether they're helping us, whether they're telling you about the things that they offer to the community. Because let's make this clear too. A lot of people think that the Nation of Islam is just something you have to be a Muslim, you have to go to church. A lot of times we say, or go to the mosque. A lot of times we say, well, the Jews built their communities, the Asians do this, why we can't do like them? What we fail to realize is that the Nation of Islam has actually done all of those things. So why can't we use them as an example? Even if you don't want to rock with the religion or whatever it is you think that they do, the Nation of Islam has schools. And what you may not know is that you don't have to be Muslim to go to their school. You know what I'm saying? The Nation of Islam gives free self-defense classes in most communities, and you don't have to be Muslim to partake in those training, right? So they are a solution to the community. I think too many times we worry about what we don't agree with instead of where we do agree. You're also going to see brothers that are Hebrew Israelites in that room. You're going to see Christians. You're going to see non-Christians. You're going to see atheists. You're going to see people who practice voodoo. Like, we all come in this room and we don't let that separate us, because what we do agree is that we need to find a way to become the solutions we've been looking for and rise up so that we can get out of the situation.
In my opinion, I think that's why the Honorable Marcus Garvey was so successful what he did, because he removed religion out of it. It was a more of unifying the people. It was more of building the nation. It was more of having us love ourselves as blacks. And I think that oftentimes we miss that point.